Hello everyone, my name is Maddie Scandal, and this is episode 3 of our Let's Play in Avalon. I know that in the last episode I mentioned that we'd be going around and looking at everybody else's base, but since we just got some new members, I figured I'd give this some time to build instead of hassling them to show us something. And it's been quite the rush since we came back to the server. We haven't actually had a chance to make ourselves a base yet, in between making the farms to contribute to the shopping district and everything, so today, we're going back to the bamboo forest. On November 9th of 2020, members known as the Founders appeared and established the land you may know as Avalon. On that day, I, along with other founding members, ventured off in separate directions to claim land as our own. And this bamboo forest surrounded by frozen oceans is where I laid my first bed. But I'm not actually sure why, because I've been uninspired to build here several times. The contrast between the two biomes is pretty extreme and really ugly, but today we're going to build in the jungle for the first time. I think a good way to get started on this is a little time lapse of us totally destroying this forest. And I do think that's going to do it for now. We got the bamboo cleared out for the most part. Put up another portal, that way we can go get some materials. But, yeah, we started probably the worst way possible to make a base with some stairs, but we're going to go get some materials from our other little spot. At the beginning of the last episode, this is where we started, and this is our raid farm base. This is a place that was grieved. Since we came back, we've really only built that farm. I have all my storage over here and everything too, but everybody started building a lot closer to spawn, and I actually want neighbors, so this is way out by the world border or the reserved area, and I'm pretty much just going to use it for the farm probably. I may come back here and make it look nicer at some point. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna have a home for a while, guys. At least not a finished one. This is a way bigger project than I originally thought. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to make a jungle temple of sorts. We've got so much work to do. We don't even know what we're doing. This is a mess. I definitely should have made a plan. As you can see, I don't even have my outline done, and I started to detail one of the sides and build up the landscape around all of it. This is I'm liking it a lot. I'm definitely gonna ruin this a lot more. These cobblestone stairs aren't gonna stay like this, guys. It's gonna get ruined a lot more, and I think I'm gonna make like a sun and a moon side. We're playing it by ear every block that we place, but I do know that we need a lot more materials if we're gonna continue building on this today, and we need a slime farm in the future. I know there's a slime chunk right over here, so I think that we are going to get to digging. got some more building done. We're taking a little break from the digging and the building just to watch the sun go down and perhaps the stars come out too. I don't know. It's probably going to get ruined if you saw while we were doing that night time lapse. Someone logged in. We were the only ones on. And someone logged in just to sleep and then logged out. Like immediately after sleeping. I was a little salty, not going to lie. But it's like, whatever. There's like 2 other people on. This is definitely, yeah, it got ruined. It got ruined. It's over. It's over, guys. No more nighttime. You don't get to watch the stars come out. I don't get to watch it. You don't get to watch it either. But anyways, we need more materials, so back to digging. And I've definitely got to start to the back side of the jungle temple. I've got this stairway leading down to the frozen ocean, and at some point we're going to build in the frozen ocean. There's definitely some potential spots out here to do something with. This middle spot here is definitely going to get built up a little bit taller. It's going to stick out of the canopy. That's going to go over these 2 green spots. And these 2 green spots are going to have like, I don't know, they're going to be like a greenhouse, I guess, of sorts. But whatever's in them, whether it be flowers or crops, it's not going to be taken seriously. Like, it's not going to be a farm. If we want something like that, we'll have it redstoned. I'm not exactly sure. Like, we don't have any plans for what we're putting in there exactly, but we're playing it by ear, like I said, and I'm loving this. I've got this stairway going through this little area here, and we're going to go around the other way because that guy has respiration, and I have thorns on me, and I don't want to kill him, so... yeah, we're gonna go around this other way that it wraps around. These walls are really plain right now, but I am gonna tear them out a little bit and texturize, like, I don't know, give them a little bit more depth. I don't want them just flat, you know. And the ceiling's not put in yet, at least over here. And those pillars, they're gonna stop about right there. I'm gonna ruin it a lot more, but I've got some other stuff to show you guys. In the last episode, I drained the top part of the Guardian farm, but I hadn't put the portals in. Placing portals is a pretty boring job, and I didn't want there to be 3 time lapses in this episode, so here we are, building up the kill chamber for the Guardians. Nothing fancy, nothing too special, but I figured I'd get a little bit of a different point of view on it from my camera account here. Went around and looked at the other portals. It seems like it's only going here, so looks like we're good to go. We put a little hole in the back because we don't have the materials to kill these guys yet. We're just gonna let them fall in the lava. It's also got a trident killer installed here with a little switch that lets them into it if I want them in there or not. Usually I would just use like potions of harm, splash potions of harm to kill them, but I figured I'd give this a try. I've never used a trident killer with Guardians before. I'd say that Guardians are like second in line next to villagers with shenanigans. They're targeting me from like 3 chunks away through like 3 different walls. No big deal. I'm actually really scared that if they glitched out and hit me, I'd be dead. That's a lot of Guardians targeting me. And I'm not sure why all this experience is accumulating on the left side, because there's nothing killing them over there unless they're suffocating, which I don't think I should be getting experience for. Like I said, this is just a weird experience. I've never used the trident killer for these guys. I usually use potions of harm for them, so... and this whole farm, everything that I've done on this is inspired by Silent Whisper's farm. He makes tutorials for this. Mine's a lot different than his. He does a lot of stuff in the overworld, but I just figured that I'd do this because this is what I'm used to. His are crispy though, go look them up. As I wrap this episode up, I figured I'd let you guys know a little bit about what I have planned for the future of this series. I originally wanted this series to be an RTX series, and I've been trying to get an RTX card for about 3 months. You guys know how crazy it is trying to get these things right now. I finally have one coming this month. It should be here this month. I realized it's going to be a little difficult integrating my builds into an RTX build, you know, and in a multiplayer server. It's just going to be weird, but that's in the works. It may be the next episode, it may be the episode after that. I'm not entirely sure. But I do hope you guys enjoyed getting to see the beginning of my jungle base coming together. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more adventures that I might take, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.